Alrighty, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are rebuilding the Washington Wizards after the NBA trade deadline. So we have a lot to talk about here. Let me just get straight into it, man. So first of all, if you're wondering why we haven't been coming out many videos, first of all, man, I was just about to make a video, but on my luck, 2K servers went down for the entire night, so I literally couldn't do a rebuild until the afternoon, and then some other things happened. So I decided to give 2K a whole day to make their rosters updates, all the job picks, and it seems like it worked. So we're back now with a rebuild. Until we're rebuilding the Washington Wizards NBA 2K25. So we might be a lot of rebuilds in a day because I want to get all of these out obviously really fast because we're really kind of running short. But obviously, what actually did at the deadline was they traded Kyle Kuzma to the Milwaukee Bucks for Chris Middleton. Obviously, Middleton, I expect him not opt out of that player option because why would he re-sign with the Washington Wizards, literally knowing they're not going to win a championship? So he'll opt out of that. I'm guessing he'll opt out of it. I think he probably will. So yeah, they get off of so much money on Chris Middleton. And, they did get a first-round pick as well. It's a great trade for Washington. Absolutely love that trade for them. They also obviously traded for Marcus Smart, which is another I guess he's a veteran piece. I don't remember what the trade was. They did get like Marvin Bagley, I think so. But they got Marcus Smart, which I don't know what the plan of that was. They're not gonna buy out Malcolm Brogdon, which I'm kind of surprised of, I'm not gonna lie. And then I believe they made one more move. They got Colby Jones in that three-team trade for Marcus Smart, sent him to the Wizards for Jay Laravia. So that's probably it. I think that's all they did. They also got A.J. Johnson in the trade as well for the Milwaukee Bucks. That'll be a nice piece for the future. But all around, we all know what this team direction is. And I'm giving the Wizards probably an A plus at the deadline. They did everything they needed to do. Obviously, still could have traded guys like Brogdon. But I feel like if they would have got the opportunity to trade Malcolm Brogdon, they definitely would have did it. So I'm really like this. I really am liking what the Wizards are doing so far. I know they are terrible, but it's a long process to being a good team in the NBA after really trading your good players. So your rotation now will be Jordan Poole, Corey Kispert, Anthony Gill, Alex Sarr, Ball Coulibaly. I think I'm gonna start Coulibaly over Corey Kispert though. That's what we're gonna do. I don't want Coulibaly coming off the bench. Do we want to start Anthony Gill? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. So Anthony Gill, Alex Sarr, Corey Kispert, Bub Carrington, Keyshawn George, Rashawn Holmes, Colby Jones, and then A.J. Johnson as your 11-man rotation. I guess that I'll put Smart and Brogdon back in the rotation. But for now, this will be your rotation for the rest of the season, and I'll see you guys at the end of this season. I wanted to start off with the Wizards first because I thought that maybe, this is a team we haven't done in a while, so why not? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is your MVP. Rookie of the year does go to Alex Lar, which is nice. Rookie of the year goes to Peyton Pritchard. But at the end of the season, man, we ended up being bad, which you want to see. Bro, I have a long discussion about what I've just witnessed as a Lakers fan. It's a lot. I really don't know what to say at this point. A lot happened, especially with this man right here. But, bro, this has been the craziest trade the lines Lakers fan that I've ever witnessed in my life. Let me just say it right now, bro. I'm heartbroken that we couldn't get Mark Holmes, man. I feel like starting five of all those guys fit just so well. I know the injuries in his back, but I guess you could kind of say we overpaid a bit. But man, things were going so well. We could have also got somebody in the buyout market, but now we have to cut a guy, which I'm not too opposed to. Like, who will we cut? To maybe get a center. And I gotta say, dude, the centers in free agency are just not good, bro. Like, who we gonna sign a center in free agency? Well, I would have rather us not vetoed that trade because obviously we needed a center, but I guess we look in the offseason for a center, man. So we basically just punt on the season, which is just so annoying. I guess we could still make a run at the playoffs with Luka Doncic. But, hopefully, I'm hoping what right now is Luka Doncic could turn Jackson Hayes into just a really good player, bro. I'm hoping, because if not, bro, I don't know, man. I hope so. It's a good lob threat. We'll see, bro. We'll have to see against it. Well, we'll see, bro. I don't know. But we ended up being the number 15 seed, 20-62. Crazy how the trade got vetoed, too. Do you think the Lakers made the right decision? I don't know. We don't really have a center now, which sucks, but we had about 20 from Jordan Poole, 13 from Brogdon, 13 from Middleton, 12 from Kispert, 11 from Coulibaly, 10 from Sarr, 10 from Smart, Champagne with 7 from Bub Carrington, 7 from Sadiq Bey, Keyshawn George with 6, and then Rashawn Holmes with 4, Vucevic, AJ Johnson, and then we'll see everybody play in our team. So we will have a lottery pick this year, which I'm really excited of. The Lakers end up going to the hey man, maybe 2K is onto something, bro. I don't know. The Lakers in the finals against the Celtics. The Celtics going to win a championship. Which I would love that. LeBron James will retire. Any Wizards players retiring? No. We'll head straight into the draft lottery. We have been playing really good, so if we keep this up with Luka Doncic, man, I'm hyped, bro. I'm really hyped for this. But we ended up being the number, or our draft pick is projected the second overall pick via Washington. I don't know why this is the Knicks have it, no clue. But we're gonna finish with the number 5 overall pick. So how did it fall to 3 to 5? I have no clue. 5th overall pick in this draft in a couple seconds. Does suck, like I said, but hey, man, at least we have a pick, so I guess I can't really be mad. Brian Keith, I would love to get a better head coach to you, but since there's no really head coach options at all, I literally have no choice but to keep you. So let's head straight into the draft and see what we get with the 5th overall pick. Number 1, be Dylan Harper to the Nets. 2, we got Cooper Flag to the Raptors. 3, we got Ace Bailey to the Hornets. That's really good for them. 4, we're gonna have the Utah Jazz taking Igor. Okay, so 5th, we do have Trey Johnson and VJ Edgecombe. We got Jeremiah Fears. Obviously, I'm not quite sure where we need the most. I think it'll probably be power forward because we really don't have a starting power forward unless we consider Anthony Gill, which I don't think any of us consider Anthony Gill starting power forward. It's like Noah or Asa, but they don't seem like the best players. So I'm would much rather take like Edgecombe or Trey Johnson. Michael Jordan Hall of Fame ceiling. You also have Hall of Fame ceiling. So Trey Johnson's stats look a little bit better than the Edgecombe. So I think I'm gonna end up taking Trey Johnson with this pick. So Trey Johnson, welcome to Washington, and we'll take Carter Bryant with this pick, and then with this pick we'll take Kwame Evans Jr. Then that's a good draft in my opinion. So Trey Johnson, then 270 overall, which are great. Kwame Evans Jr. But yeah, Chris Middleton declining, which is amazing. Needed that, and we'll take that. Coulibaly and then Anthony Gill, we can just decline at this point. I don't really want any of these guys back. We'll still extend them because, I don't really matter. But Chris Middleton is a free agent, which we won't be bringing him back, obviously. Just literally it's a 1-year rental of him, and then he'll be gone. That was pretty sure that's the plan anyway. So Jordan Poole, they're starting point guard with AJ Johnson backing up. I believe in AJ Johnson will hopefully be a good player going forward, so we'll hopefully be that. Marcus Smart, Corey Kispert, Carlton Carrington, Trey Johnson, and Colby Jones. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to probably start Trey Johnson over all these guys, and then I think we'll do actually not quite sure. We have pretty much a log jam here, so we could make a trade. Do we want to trade Corey Kispert for something? I think Smart here has 1 more year left on his deal, so we'll most likely keep him unless we do want to trade him right now for something. So does any team want Marcus Smart right now? Just probably for like a couple second-round picks. So let's see. It has to be realistic, as we all know. So I forgot. We also traded Johnny Davis to the Grizzlies as well. I didn't really know the full trade, but that's what we did. So Johnny Davis is a Grizzly. Wasn't really becoming anything for us anyway. So maybe Atlanta, but I don't want to take on Terrence Mann's contract. Nikola Jovic, let's see, Malik Monk, OG Anunoby. These trades don't make the most sense in the world. Kind of looking at a team that would need like a backup point guard. So Phoenix, I don't know. Let's see. Literally need that. I'm just thinking about the Clippers, but do they really have any money to give me? No, not really. So we can't really do that. I guess. Well, I'll just keep Marcus Smart. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll keep him. I'm gonna move Bub Carrington to backup point guard though, so he'll play backup point guard. And then Trey Johnson will start over all these guys. So we'll have Coulibaly, and then we could probably trade Sadiq Bey. That's something we could do. So let's see if we get Sadiq Bey for he's making 6 goals, so it shouldn't be that hard to get rid of him. So the Jazz, the Hornets want to take on him for a second-round pick. We could probably just send him to the Pistons, or we could send him back to Detroit. Who really cares at this point? So send him back to Detroit for 2 second-round picks. Just take him on, get that done. Also have some money to spend. You're probably not going to do it, though. And then Sarr or Sean Holmes. I would love to eventually move Sarr to power forward if we can do that and get an actual center here. Something I'm, considering. But if there's like a bridge starting power forward, we can sign up for agency. That's the only thing I'll be willing to do here. So we got Santi Aldama, not bad. I mean, we got Precious Chichua, Chris Boucher, Jonathan Isaac, Barry Nance, Kyle Filipowski is here for whatever reason. Got Jeremiah Robinson Earl. I mean, I guess that wouldn't be too bad signing a how old is he? 24-year-old power forward. Maybe give him a shot here in Washington. So that's what we'll do. Robinson Earl, do you want to sign a contract for 2 years, flat rates, team option, 12 million, like a 1 year proven deal? Let's see. We're gonna run out to all these guys. So Robinson Earl is going to sign. So he will be our starting power forward for this year. Like I said, not nothing too crazy. Just now, I just don't want to go all in yet because we're not ready for that. Sar's up 4. Block Bali is up to an 83. Smart is regressing. Corey Kispert is up. Keyshawn George is up. Carlton Carrington, Russell Earl. Trey Johnson, I'm hoping he can start. Colby Jones, AJ Johnson going up. We have a full 15 players on our roster. At least I think so. Yes, we do. We have 14. That's fine. All right. So, yeah, we'll head straight into the 2025 year. And then I will see you guys. Maybe if we do trade Marcus Smart at the deadline, we can just let him expire. Like I said, probably gonna be the best thing we need to do. Because if I don't know who's really gonna want his contract. So we might just let Marcus Smart expire in this. We're off this season, just staying pat and not making move. I'm definitely fine with that. So we'll just head straight into next season. Yeah, so we got Jordan Poole, Marcus Smart, Koulibaly, Robinson Earl, Alex Sarr, Corey Kispert, Keyshawn. But you want to start Marcus Smart next to Poole. I do just want to start Trey Johnson right away, though. So we're going to put a Borstar starter on Kispert and Marcus Smart so they can both come off the bench this year. So that's what we'll do. Marcus Smart, and they'll also put one on Corey Kispert because I know for a fact they're going to probably try and start him as well. So that's what we'll do. And then we'll start Trey Johnson. So Poole, Johnson, Koulibaly, Earl, Sarr, Smart, Kispert, George, Carrington, and then Rashawn Holmes, and then Colby Jones, your rotation. So it leaves AJ Johnson out the rotation, which sucks, but this will be your rotation this year. And then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Wemby is the MVP. Ricky, they're going to Dylan Harper. 6 Bengals to Josh Giddey on the Lakers, man. What has happened, bro? Depoy, Wemby, Glennerson is your most improved clutch player. Goes to Shea. At the end of this season, we did finish off not making the playoffs again, which I'm fine with. Like I said, it's a process. Turning this Wizards team into a good team. So 26 and 56 on this season. With this roster, Koulibaly is angry at me, but hopefully that's not means he doesn't going to resign. 18 from Poole, 15 from Johnson, 12.5 from Kispert. Start with 11, 10 from Smart, 9 from Koulibaly, 7, 7, 5, 4, 3, and then yeah, all right. Let's head straight into the playoffs here, or in the finals. We got Minnesota and Toronto as the Raptors going to win the championship. Brandon Ingram, that's a rebuild that I do want to do soon as well. Ingram on the Toronto Raptors. I'll have to see how that works. So I guess he does match the timeline, so that's nice, obviously. But heading into the draft lottery here, we are projected the number 3 overall pick as well as number 12. I know it says New York has it again, but that's obviously not the case, as we all know. That pick ends up being, man, where is it, bro? The 6th overall pick? Are we kidding? Bro, what has been my lottery? I really wanted AJ on this roster, dude. He could have probably boosted us. Man, that sucks. Well, I mean, I guess we can't do nothing about it now, right? I did want AJ to bounce on this roster. Damn, bro. All right, so I guess we're gonna have to stick at. We don't really have that many assets to trade up. Also, we have the total overall. So I get that pick back from New York really quickly. All right, so I just got the pick back from New York, which means we have 6 and 12. So I guess we'll see what falls. Brian Keefe, let's see what are the options. So a few candidates. Let's see. So there are some better options here. So I think we are going to end up firing Brian Keefe at this point to get a better head coach to go and hopefully have us start winning more games. So Kenny, I would love to get Joe Mazzulla. This is the first contract we're going to offer us Mazzulla. I would also love to get Taylor Jenkins to be our head coach. We're going to pay the most money we could. Charles Lee isn't bad. Will Hardy isn't bad either. Jason Kidd would be really solid. So what about him? And now Popovich, but I just don't see him. Dagnall's ratings are so bad, I kind of just don't want to offer him a contract. Darvin Ham, I mean, I'm a Lakers fan, I don't really want to do that, but I guess we need to offer one more guy just in case. But I'm just hoping one of these guys sign. I'm hoping they will. If not, Will Hardy's an option. But we are going to get Taylor Jenkins, which is great. So we'll get able to get Will Hardy, but I'm gonna go with Taylor Jenkins. Um, our head coach. I know he just for some reason hates the refs all the time, but we'll see what goes on there. So number one goes to AJ to New Orleans. I really was coveting him. Maybe we could get Cameron Boozer. So would the Kings like want to trade up? Because I would love to get Boozer on this roster. I'm not gonna lie. So Sacramento, we really need Cameron Boozer. So Sacramento, I'm coveting him in trade talk. So I will offer you. Need to offer them somebody good. We don't really have that. We might have to trade Corey Kispert, which I won't be opposed to. We don't really have nobody under contract. Literally, none of these guys are under contract, man. Not trading Trey Johnson. So yeah, it would have to be Corey Kispert. So Kispert to Sacramento. I feel they can use him. 12 points per game, 39% from three. Really good player. Suck to trade him, but I think they would use a guy like Corey Kispert. That obviously opens our money for us, and then we'll obviously trade the 6th overall pick. Hope we can keep these last couple of picks, below these last 2 seconds as well. What do they say to that? For their overall pick, they agree. So now we can I could take our guy, Cameron Boozer. Who do the Kings take with our pick? I'm interested. We could have got Malik Thomas. I don't really know about that. So now I have 12 still. We get Jasper Johnson, Jalen Harrelson, Braden Burries. We got Bryson. We got Micah. But let's see. Bryson, 13 points. We got 14 points. We got then 17 points. So let's see. I don't really know what we should take here. It doesn't really matter at this point. So we could take Johnson, Harrelson. I think I'm gonna go with Braden because I really never took him before. So Braden Burries, welcome to the roster. No, we don't really need more guards, but at this point, it doesn't really matter to me. So we'll draft all these guys. Two-way contract this guy though, but we'll see how Braden plays. So Coulibaly will accept. Earl, I'm gonna decline. Colby Jones and AJ Johnson are gonna accept. I guess we'll accept Kwame Evans and Carter Bryant at the very end though. So we'll do that. Heading into free agency, do we have any money to spend? We have about 44 million. Not enough for a mass contract, but maybe with our cap holds, we might have enough. Okay, so Poole, Carrington, Braden, and AJ Johnson. We have Trey Johnson. So I guess move these guys to the 2. That'll be good. So let's see. Carrington. Guess he could be the backup 2 or Braden. I do want Braden to play backup point guard. So we're gonna move up Carrington, 6'4". They're both 6'4". Braden weighs more, so I guess he'll make a little bit more sense there. So whatever, we'll move Braden to backup shooting guard. So we'll run something like that. Bali, so we have small forward, Boozer, Carter Bryant, and then if we can possibly sign a backup center and another power forward, I would love that. Then we'll give ourselves a really good core for the future. So I'm not going to try and spend all our money here, but this is like a good backup center we can sign. So Nick Richards is cool. Charles is interesting. Like Daron Sharp, like I don't want to pay too much money on a guy though. If Charles is not asking for a bunch of money, we'll obviously see if I can sign him. It's like a 3-year deal. So Charles, what do you say to that? He really won't be re-signing these guys. So Charles will sign him and then hopefully get a power forward here as well. Tari Eason is not a bad option. I'm not gonna lie. He's here unrestricted and everything. We can get him and he's here. So I think we can jump all over that and probably get Tari Eason, man. I know we should be who's a free agent next year? Maybe we can look into that. Let's see. I don't think any of you guys will become available anyway. We're not gonna win the Giannis. I don't know. I would rather get a guy that matches our timeline, but you can't really pass up on Giannis Antetokounmpo. But I think he'll get extended though, and nobody else really like stands out as a number one option. So why not? Why not, right? Why not at this point? So, all right, Eason, do you want to be a Wizard? I will offer you 23 million for the flat rate of 3 years. What do you say to that? Tari Eason, hopefully he'll sign that, and he does. We get Tari Eason. That'll be my last move. How many money do we have after that? 8 more million. Okay, it's good. So I like that signing. Really love that. Tari Eason, addition off the bench. We'll have Sar going up, Bali, Poole, Johnson is up, Carrington is up, Keyshawn George is up, Colby Jones is up, AJ Johnson. I just couldn't pass up on the shot to get Tari Eason on this roster. As we have a full 15-man roster. And man, oh man, am I excited to see how this team goes this year. I think we'll be even better. Obviously, we still own a lot of future team draft picks. This future is already brainwashed in anyway, even though it might not look like it right now. But trust me, I think next year it'll be a little bit better than this, maybe. But we'll head straight into the next season. So your rotation is Jordan Poole, Trey Johnson, Kalabali is at 87. Didn't even notice him, but that's good, bro. Tari Eason, they will want to start over. I would much rather have Eason come off the bench, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Tari Eason. I know he shouldn't be playing the bench, though he's a higher overall, but the plan was to get Boozer in the starting five. So that's what we're gonna do. So Boozer, Sar, Eason will be our sixth man. So I don't want it George, Carrington, Bassey, and then do you want the 10th man to be Colby Jones or Braden? I think I'd rather give it to Braden since he was our lottery pick. I know Colby Jones has been here for a long time. I do feel bad about leaving him out the rotation. I guess he played in the rotation last year, so I can't really feel bad about that. But welcome to the rotation, and then we'll run it like this. This year we should be even better. I'm excited to see how we do. Wimby is your MVP, AJ Rookie of the Year. Still would love to have him, but we ended up being actually a good team, the fourth seed. I didn't expect this to turn around that fast, but it's good. Obviously, I'm fine with that. Being good. But we had so we don't really have that number one guy yet. I was hoping Trey Johnson could be that. His shot tendency must be low because usually he's scoring the heck out of the ball. Shot tendency's a 79. Yeah, bro, that's not good. We want Trey Johnson to be the guy for the future. So we'll push this. We need his second star. We need a star on this roster. Sar is kind of like I don't want to call him a star. It's kind of like the center here. He's definitely getting better every season, so I'll give that to him. What do we need on this roster? We probably will run it back another year to see how we do, though. I got Cleveland around one. So we have Garland, Mitchell, Hunter. Do I really have to rebuild this team? I forgot how cool their starting five is, bro. But it's crazy starting five. I got watching off the bench. So I wouldn't be surprised we lose to this team. At the end of the day, it was a good run. We're down 3-1. I mean, maybe we can come back in this series. Never mind, we're gonna lose. So yeah, Cavaliers is more experienced than us. That happened. At least we made the playoffs. Of course, we got the Nets win the championship. So if the Nets could do it, I believe we could do it. I can't lie. But in the draft, we probably won't even have a lot of things. We're a good team. Taylor Jenkins did a really good job in first year, so I'll give you that. We have pick 21 in a bunch of seconds we probably aren't going to use, but we'll head straight into the draft and only draft with our first round pick. Doesn't really care about anything else. So pick 21, we got Diop, which will probably take him. Don't really say that first name, but welcome to the team. This is really the same guy, so we're gonna decline. Actually, we'll two-way him, and then we'll I guess sign you, and then we'll decline AJ Robinson because I do want to have some cap space. So Sar, Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson. We'll accept all of these guys, AJ Johnson, Carter Bryant, Kwame Evans, Bilal's. I don't want Howard Warren back, so we'll not extend that. So free agency time. Jordan Poole, Kalabali, and Colby Jones. I probably will not be bringing back Colby Jones, knowing he didn't crack the rotation last year. But let me see something really quickly, man. Who we possibly sign? Doncic is here again. Really? They only get a 1-year deal. What are the Spurs doing? Okay. I mean, if there's a guy we move on from Poole, it probably would be Luka, but we probably would have to get rid of Kalabali Jones. I do. So I think we start this off with the re-sign of Bilal Coulibaly before anybody. So he's restricted, so we should be cooling. I don't know. Do we want to sign anybody for agency? We have the money to sign Giannis. Actually, we don't have the money to sign Giannis. Would we have the money to sign Giannis after we get rid of these guys like Howard Warren, Sidkey, and then Colby Jones? Would that be enough to sign Giannis? I actually don't know. I'm not going to announce the rights of Poole yet, but we can sign Wimby. Giannis is close, but we probably could get him. No, we're the only team that's going to offer him $45 million. If we could get a no trade clause, a player option going, maybe. Do I really want Giannis? Not really. So what am I looking for? Oh no, what am I doing? I did not mean to do that. What just happened? Bro, oh my goodness. What just happened, bro? That is for Nels Poole on accident. What did I do? I accidentally simmed 3 days. Bro, what? That was dumb. Whatever. We're just gonna resign our guys. Let me stop, bro. Kalabali and then Poole. Can we even bring you back? That's really messed up that bad, bro. There's no freaking way, bro. There's actually no way. Kalabali, come back. Kalabali and Poole. We will get them both if we can. Man, that honestly messes up our cap, but it's cool. Poole, Carrington, well, let's run it back another year, and then hopefully at the deadline, things expand. Maybe we can trade Poole for an upgrade. Maybe we'll see. I gotta see how we're doing at the deadline before we make any moves, obviously. So okay, now it doesn't want to sit. There we go. All right, man. Okay, player progression. We got Sar, Kalabali, Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George is also up to 85. So Keyshawn George has developed great. He averaged 8 points and 40% from three last year. Hopefully, he can keep progressing upwards. Carrington is up. AJ Johnson is up. He's only 22 years old, so maybe he's a good piece for the future. Berries is up, and then we do need a backup center. So there's obviously some things we could do at the trade deadline, which I'm entertaining the idea of it. I'm going to entertain the idea of stopping at the trade deadline and making a move because I feel like there's a ton of moves we could do to make this team better. Trading Jordan Poole for like an all-star point guard, which we might need, like a pass-first point guard. And we don't really need Jordan Poole scoring anymore. I don't know. There's two moves we could do at the deadline. I'm entertained. So Poole, I'm going to put Jordan Poole in the trade block so teams know that we are willing to trade Poole. Hopefully that doesn't ruin his morale. I'm also gonna put Bassi on the trade block as well. And then untouchables, you want to do that. Do I really have any untouchables? I don't know, not yet. I didn't say that. Target lists, so we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that. So just so teams will offer me contracts or offer me trades. So Poole, Trey Johnson, Kalabali, Eason, Sar, George, Carrington, Boozer, they still want to bench. I am not in favor of benching Cameron Boozer. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. All fixed shot tendencies, but I'll see you guys most likely at the trade deadline. All right, so Wemby wins the MVP this year, but at the end of the season, we kind of, we gotta play the same team as the fifth seed again. So we could not make a move. I've tried, but I have an idea we could do. So in the offseason, specifically. So I'm gonna run 9-minute rotation, but I have a couple ideas actually, two trades we could do. So that's great. Obviously, having ideas, but this season really doesn't matter. Lose or win, I'm still thinking we could win a championship in this video. So we got Cleveland again. Really the exact same team. So see how this goes, bro. We're actually going to lose again. Damn, bruh. Well, I guess we're heading straight into the offseason again. But like, I don't understand why this game. No, it's I guess, bro. I was kind of expecting. We didn't really do anything to improve. Whatever, bro. What pick do we have in the draft? The fourth overall pick. I should help out what I'm trying to do. So let's go with the trades. Starting off with the Thunder. I would love to get Isaiah Hartenstein on this team, but what are the chances? Not quite sure, but we can match that kind of great. So I'll throw Charles Diop. I know I have interest in their young guys, and then man, AJ Johnson. I was trying to throw him in the trade last year, but it didn't work because they didn't have any expiring contracts. We're gonna probably opt into this guy, but I would much rather keep the fourth overall pick out of here. I'm not trading the fourth. Maybe draft capital gets them. I think they say yes to this trade. I know they're in contention mode, but with all the bigs that they have, Hardenstein just becomes most expendable. So I'm not trading Tari Eason. I'm obviously not. So Gregor Ellis and then Diop was in the trade. Maybe we can get this out Diop, but most likely we might have to. So this Bucks pick, I'm willing to trade. I'm also willing to trade our future 2 first-round picks for Isaiah Hartenstein. They agree. That gets it done pretty easily. So expect it to be a lot harder, but we got our big at the deadline, or at the off season, and then I do want to make another trade, but I have to see who's on the board first. So we got Baba, dude. I ain't gonna lie, I have no clue who these people are. But either one of these four we're gonna get. Let's see. So Hall of Fame, All NBA, All NBA. So I mean, let's just see who's here. Let's just see who's on the board. I mean, why not? So 1 will be Paul, 2 will be Baba, 3 will be Nathan Solomon, and then 4, of course, we're gonna get the worst guy that wasn't Hall of Fame. So yeah, that's annoying. But Jordan Poole, and the 4th overall pick, what does that give me? I'm interested. If that gives me something we can't pass up on, we have to do it, obviously. I also trade my 2031 first-round pick as well. So, I'm not Porzingis, not Bane. Okay, so, LaMelo Ball, I've never seen the Hornets really in the playoffs. So like I don't know. I just LaMelo Ball and wow, there's actually a bunch of good options. But Brunson, I don't think Brunson becomes. I think he becomes available eventually, but I don't think Brunson is the best fit for this team. Suggs, Halliburton is obviously is that pass first point guard. Halliburton isn't playing awful, so I'll win. I don't know. Halliburton, Murray, Duran, Dick, get this guy, Baba. I don't know. Trey Young. I mean, he does pass the ball, but I don't really think he's the best fit for the team. Best fit probably be LaMelo Ball. You can't pass up a LaMelo Ball. I'm doing this trade. You can't pass up a LaMelo Ball, man. I'm getting LaMelo Ball on this roster. Maybe LaMelo Ball requests a trade in the future. I don't know, but I am getting LaMelo Ball on this roster, man, and we got him. That's what we needed. So, can I just not sign any of these guys? I'll sign this guy since he's our highest pick. I'll sign these two guys, whatever. Trey Johnson, Boozer, and Braden. I just had to get LaMelo Ball. You just can't. LaMelo Ball is so good. You can't really just pass up on that, bro. But free agency time, John Morant was here as well. So, I mean, gonna resign Bob Carrington, obviously, but they asking for a lot of money though. They all ask for max contract, so annoying. SAR will just match that. Then yeah, so it should be good. So we're gonna match SAR whenever his contract comes in. Hopefully, I'm not dumb and he's not restricted. He's restricted. So if it doesn't, I'm absolutely suing 2K. That's crazy. There we go. So SAR will match. That's only a 3-year deal worth. We'll see how much money soon. But and then Keyshawn George and Johnson will resign when moratorium is over. Just have to see something really quickly. So if we didn't resign them, we wouldn't have any money. So how big is that SAR contract? I have to see because SAR averaging 13 and 9, 2 blocks per game. Ceiling isn't really that high, but it is only okay. It's a max contract, so yeah, what I expected, but it's cool. It's cool. And then Keyshawn George. I don't. Why am I considering AJ Johnson? I'm only reading about Keyshawn George, but I'm not paying Keyshawn George 36 million. I mean, how much? How much is he? Only 9 points, 40% from three. Probably worth about 15 million, but not that much. I'm not paying that much money, dude. That's insane. I can't get to that, Keyshawn. So whatever, bro. Because if we move on, bro, like we might have to. Because I just can't pay you. We obviously we need Keyshawn George. He's like the fill out our small forward spot. But the best I can offer you is 20 million, bro. Even that might be too much. But since I'm generous, I'm only giving you 20 million. I can't get in the 30s, bro. The money went down a little bit. Let's say it is a $26 million deal worth 2 years. I think we win a championship within that span. Well, we're hard capped anyway. Wow, okay, I guess AJ Johnson has to go. Maybe does that help it out? I mean, we offer him now. I mean, we can't offer him that much money now, obviously. Okay, what about the same deal we did before? So, um, okay, we're still hard cap. So, I'm not quite sure who would he have to trade and not get hard capped. I don't know what the hard cap is, but yeah, we're in the negative in salary cap room. We're paying a lot of money to our guys. Maybe the Hartenstein trade was the best thing in the world, but we might not be able to re-sign. Yes, nobody would really dump off to lose money, so we might be losing Keyshawn George here, which sucks. So unless qualifying offer just gives us something, might be losing him. It sucks really badly. So we'll see. We'll see what it becomes of the qualifying offer. He does. That's great. So I guess we got that. Sar, Koulibaly, Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Braden, Hartenstein's regressing, of course, bro. But Boozer, Tariq Eason, and Diop, they're all up. So I'm expecting a championship this year. It's championship or bust. These last 2 years are gonna be championship or bust, 100%. I'm so confident we're gonna auto generate these rookies, man. Right now we're talking about eighth graders right now, so yeah, I think we can auto generate the draft classes, dude. Like, so we're good. I'm gonna go to the rotation, championship or bust. I'm here. I'm ready for it, bro. Let's go. So whenever they want to load, there we go, dude. All right. So LaMelo, Trey Johnson, Koulibaly, Boozer, Sar. Boozer hasn't developed as much as I want him to, but it's cool. Sar, Keyshawn George, Braden, Carlton Carrington, Isaiah Hartenstein, your 9-man rotation. So best I could have wanted this rotation to be, and I'll see you guys now at the end of the season. At the end of the season, we finished off as the number 4 seed, not the Cavs, thank goodness. But I want to get out around one. If we can't get around one, I don't know what we're doing. I just no clue. I have no clue we're here if we can get out around one, man. But here we go against Chicago. Hopefully, do we beat them? Beat them at 6. Now we got Orlando around 2. It's a playing team. Hopefully we don't lose, but since they made it out of the play-in and their team is actually really solid, beat the 1 seed Nets. I'm honestly kind of scared. They got Shaden Sharp, bro. I can see why they won the championship, dude. How do you allow this team to get all these players? That's insane. But against this Orlando team, looks like they're easy to us because we are. Never mind, dude. Like, maybe I should never said something. Maybe we're not going to get to the play. Maybe we're going to lose here in round 2. That's the best we can get. It's round 1 and 2. And it looks like that's going to be the case. Oh, my goodness, man. Well, we'll run this back one more year. End up being the number 2 seed, so I'm hoping we can win a championship this year. I think we have to go 9 rotation, or Hardenstein is barely in the rotation, but got Toronto around 1. If we lose, bro, I might actually be done, as we're going to beat them at 5. And we got Detroit in round 2. Cade obviously is a good player. We're going to lose in 6. So, yeah, not much you could have done. And the Wizards will have a lot of work to do. But I'll see you guys next time. It's crazy with all the talent we had, we couldn't win. But I'll see you guys next time. Peace.